Everything you need to know about Mowgli in 2 minutes or less. Mowgli is a character from the movie The Jungle Book. He is a speedster. Mowgli's ability is one of the pack. The normal version of this ability summons 3 wolves that runs in front of Mowgli's cart. If the wolves run into anybody, they will be stunned. Also, driving near those wolves gives Mowgli nitros. The charged version of this ability summons 3 wolves that run ahead of you and stun opponents they run into. One of the pros about Mowgli is that his charged ability allows him to attack racers that are much further ahead of him. The distance that the wolves will travel are pretty significant, and on top of that, they are really quick, so it's hard to maneuver out of the way. One of the cons to Mowgli, however, is that he can't really control the wolves. Even with his normal ability when they run ahead of him in the cart, Mowgli still can't pinpoint where he wants the wolves to go. The wolves will still go in the general direction Mowgli is going in. My first tip for Mowgli is using both of his abilities on areas that you know are tight or that are going to have players turning a corner or drifting around a corner. The wolves generally stick to the middle of the track, so there is a possibility that you will miss. However, if they are going over the cross section where the wolves are going to be, you are most likely going to hit the enemy racers. The second tip that I have is when using the normal ability where the wolves run in front of the cart, try to swerve out the way if you know you're going to pass someone up. If the wolves hit a cart, you're going to lose one of those wolves. So the best way to make sure that you are always topped off on your wolves so that way you can hit someone who's just outside of your reach is to swerve around players that are directly in front of you. Doing so will allow you to conserve your wolves for when you actually need them. It's a little bit tricky, but it is possible. And that is everything you need to know about Mowgli in 2 minutes or less.